What's up, guys? So I'm ready to do my first maintenance. This is the 50-hour maintenance on my Kubota excavator here. As you can see, it's the KX080. Kubota calls out to do the final drive oil and also grease the turntable at 50 hours. In addition to that, I'm also going to be replacing the engine oil and filter. So let's get started. So on the Kubota 80, the way they have it set up is this big lug here is the fill. This will be the drain, and then this is your level, your oil level. They actually put a imprint on the motor here, oil L. I'm assuming that's oil level. Now this should only take about 1 quart, but I got a little measuring thing here, so we'll see. We'll just make sure that's right. Alright, I got them all loose. Now we'll see what this fluid looks like when it comes out. I know a lot of guys have been posting photos of you know, their first final drive oil change, and the oil was coming out with a lot of silver and metal flakes. There we go. Yeah, that seems about right to me. A little bit of silver, nothing too crazy. While that's gone, let me open up this top one. Maybe that'll help it flow a little better. Yep, sure enough it did. So about 1 quart has come out. I bought 3 quarts, so I'm gonna put a little bit in to help get out some of the old stuff, kind of flush it out a little bit. I'm sure there's a little bit sitting down there in the bottom. I didn't go crazy. We'll open it up and see. Yeah, see, that's clean stuff coming out. So I guess there wasn't much old left in there. I'll let that run for maybe a minute or two, and then I'll just put the plug back in since it looks pretty clean. You can still see, there's that right side, there's some streaks of some of that old fluid still coming out. This is probably a little above and beyond, but just wanted to make sure I got it all out. Get this plug cleaned up before I tighten it back up. Alright, that's nice and tight. I'll keep my container over here because once I reach my fill level, it's going to come out, so try not to make a mess. There we go. It's coming out. This side's just the same. It's gray. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. The other side did take basically exactly 1 quart, and this is what I put in there. This is the Kubota excavator oil 90 weight. It says you can use 80/90 also, either one. The book says either one. So I'm gonna let this drain, I'll get it filled up, and then we'll do the turntable. I'll show you guys how to grease that. All right, now it's time to grease the turntable. My machine, you can see there's 3 Zerk fittings. There's 3 Zerk fittings, and the turntable teeth is the one that's all the way to the right. So the first thing I'm going to do is just clean that off. Now the turntable takes a lot of grease. It's going to take, the book says 20 to 30 pumps with the machine in all 4 directions. So like 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. Or, you know, boom, straight out over the blade, boom to the left, boom to the rear, boom to the right. Each one of those positions, 20 to 30 pumps of grease. All right guys, so I got the machine back home. I ended up doing the oil change at the end of that day, and I was in a little bit of a rush, so I didn't get it on camera, but I'll go over it real quick with you guys. I ended up using 10W30. I went with this because they say it can handle lower temperatures better than your traditional 1540. I don't know how true that is, but my Bobcat, my T66 Bobcat, recently switched to using all 1030, so I figured, maybe it's true. So I went with the 1030. It took 10 quarts, which is 2.5 gallons. Right here, this is the oil filter, just in case for you guys who order your filters online. Back here, I'll show you. So you see right there, that white filter, white and blue, it says 50 hour on it. That's the oil filter. It's pretty straightforward. They put a little catch pan with a drain hose, which makes it convenient. It helps with the mess. So when you first crack the filter, let it all drain into that. Some still dripped on this, I guess this is a motor mount here. A little bit dripped on that, but the majority went in that little catch pan, which was nice. And then underneath, this is where it drips out of. So, have your pan under here. You'll have your pan under here already. And then right there is the drain bolt for the oil pan. It's a 7/8 bolt. So that's it, guys, the 50-hour service. I know the oil change I did a little bit early, prematurely, but that's fine with me. It only costs, I think, like 50 bucks for the filter and the fluid, so it's well worth it. It's a new machine. I plan on keeping this thing a long time, so that's why I did it. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps, and I'll catch you on the next one.